finished already?
Oh, I couldn't put it down. Have you got anything new?
Not since yesterday.
That's all right. I'll borrow this one.
Hi guys, this is Jessica with YA Fiction Freaks. I have come to you today to do my first book review. So this is my first one, so don't judge me on if it's not very good. But I'm doing it today on Fallen by Lauren Kate. Once again, I'll show you the pages. It's really cute. This book is actually a hardcover that I actually enjoyed reading. Normally I don't. Normally I like paperback. But Fallen is so good. I'll read the back to you and the inside. The back says, "What if the person you were meant to be with could never be yours?" And then the inside says, "There's something achingly familiar about Daniel Gregory. Mysterious and aloof, he captures Luz Price's attention from the moment she sees him on her first day at Swarton Cross boarding school in Savannah. He's one bright spot in a place where cell phones are forbidden, the other students are screw-ups, and security cameras watch every move. Except Daniel wants nothing to do with Luz. He goes out of his way to make that very clear. But she can't let it go. Drawn to him like a moth to a flame, Luz has to find out what Daniel is so desperate to keep secret, even if it kills her. Dangerously exciting and darkly romantic, Fallen is a page-turning thriller and the ultimate love story." That last line is so true. This book is delicious. You just you read it and you just devour it. You're just like, oh, what? I'm already on page 424? Whoa, who would have known? I just feel like I've been sitting here for an hour with my feet up. This book is so good. So, when you read this book, you open it up, and you are confused right off the bat. Right off the bat. It's kind of like when you're at lunch, and you're reading the book under the table, so none of your friends know that you're reading the book and not paying attention, and they're just like, ha ha ha, and you're like, ha ha, get to read this book. And then, something crazy happens. Everyone's cracking up at this lunch table, except for you. And so, they all now have this, cool inside joke that you were supposed to be in on. And it seems like you should be in on. But you were reading, so you missed it. So you just kind of laugh along, oh yeah, I'll find out what it is later. All day long, your friends talk about this inside joke. All book long, they talk about it. This is the day. This is your metaphorical day. And all day long, they talk about this inside joke that you just don't get. And it drives you crazy. It seems like the coolest inside joke that anyone has ever come up with. And you, right there, missed it. You missed it. Crap. So you have to just keep, trying to dig into, what, people's, thoughts. And be like, oh, yeah, and, try to get some information out of them. That's what you do with this book. You just got to keep going and going and going so you know what the heck happened in the first chapter and what's continuing to happen the rest of the book. And then, there's Daniel and Cam, who both give Edward and Peta a run for their money. They obviously don't compete with Edward on some levels, but Luz is just running around like, Daniel and Cam. And you're like, Daniel, Cam, what do I do? What does she do? What does this girl do? You gotta read it to find out. I don't want to give away anything. We don't give away anything in our videos about books. We do in our podcasts, but we also tell you what time we give away, have spoilers in our podcasts in the information. So I'm not going to give away anything about this book. I'm just going to let you know, 5 stars. This book is delicious. I would read it. You should read it. You should tell your parents to read it. If you are, your parents read. Just everyone should read this book. And I was so sad to find out. So sad. It was sad and happy. Bittersweet. Kabam. I don't know if you guys can see what that says. Torment. The next book in the Fallen series. Autumn 2010. What? This book is a series? Another one? One where I got in at the first book and I can't just go get the second one and devour it? You gotta be kidding me. But, nevertheless, that is the end of my Fallen book review. Read this book. 5 stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a good book, and I recommend it to you. Happy reading, everybody!